Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. We are here back once again, like we never left. All in these internet streets, all in your eardrum, making that noise. Nice, man. What's up, people?
What's up?
What it do, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Just happy to be here. Got so many cars going on, but hey, we got a lot to discuss on tonight. We got to talk about this Sony handheld situation. They said it don't expect the Vita 2, but you're gonna have something in your hand. Hey, also we got to talk about the Mario reviews and the opening day breaking records. Super Mario World. What's up, Nia? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. She's here. Hey, y'all. Hey, Sister Nia. Listen to me say, Sister Nia. Go ahead, pass the offering plate around. Amen. Hear me say that? Amen. Amen. Welcome to Thursday night gaming study. Open your books up to Mario chapter 2, verse 5. But we are here, man.
Did you say Mario?
Yeah, you did.
But we are here, man. I'm excited. We got a lot to discuss. So, anything? Did y'all get a chance to see the movie yet? I plan on going to see it first thing next week. Too much going on this weekend for me to get out to see it. Keith, have you saw it yet?
I bought my tickets last month I bought my tickets whenever they went on sale. Going to see it in 3D at the IMAX.
That's the best way to see it. Best way to see it.
They ain't never seen a 3D movie, so this gonna be epic. So what a way to start off that 3D movie adventure. So
yeah, it looks good in 3D. I know I've seen some of the trailers when I saw Ant-Man and Avatar. It looks really good in 3D.
I saw Avatar in 3D. Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right.
But we got smashed.
You didn't ask K-Ball if he saw it?
K-Ball, I was coming down that lane. He kind of answered it, though, Keith. He kind of answered it. K-Ball, putting you on the spot. Have you seen it yet?
You know I ain't seen that movie, man. Stop
Oh, my. Listen to him. There would not be no Mario movie slander on tonight. But welcome to the show, people. Welcome. Make sure to share this. Nia putting them dollars up in there because it's making that moolah. It's making that cheddar ching. It's making that pesos. Hey, what's it's making that yen. Anyway, so what have you seen? I didn't get to see The Mandalorian yet, man. Was the last episode good?
I thought it was.
I didn't finish it. Me and my boys were watching it, and they was getting a little too rowdy. I was like, all right, it's y'all. Hey, we done. Lizzo. No, they was getting a little too rowdy.
Okay.
And then they wasn't really watching it. But Lizzo had a cameo.
What?
I thought that was pretty dope.
She was an alien?
Yeah.
What was she?
I thought she did good.
She was.
Okay.
I don't know what her name was in the thing.
They
I couldn't hear.
She was I think she's the princess of that place wherever she was. I thought she did a good job. I didn't have any issues.
No,
I even didn't have an issue with Mr. Black. I used to have an issue with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not have a
check
problem
it out
with him.
when we get off. I'm gonna go up there and watch it. Now, this wasn't the last one, was it?
No.
Okay,
No.
I ain't think so. I don't know why I felt like this was the last one, but we are here. Yeah. We are here, and we got so much to talk about. I don't even want to spend any more time trying to figure out what you guys have been into since we last talked. So we're gonna go into what you've been gaming on. Nia's favorite part of the show. We're gonna take you to this church. Anyway, get your offers prepared. I should put my Cash App and Patreon. No, we don't have none of that. Anyway, so y'all get all that ready. Let's go. Yeah. You know what time it is. It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On. See? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on. All right, who did I go with first last week? Did I go with K-Bump? I always go with Keith first. So, no, I go with K-Bump, you go.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think I went with, I don't know who went first last time, but go ahead, K-Bump.
No problem. So, what have I been gaming on? So, mostly FIFA this week. Me and the wife did not get a chance to get back into The Last of Us 2. I kind of shared prior to the start of the podcast why. Been pretty busy. A lot going on. Some exciting news that I'll share at some point of what's going on in the K-bomb world. But didn't get a chance to get back into The Last of Us 2. So mostly FIFA. Secondly, Overwatch 2, which is still a fun game. I've been enjoying them. It was a rough start, but it's turned out to be a pretty good game. They just announced the new character. I don't know if you guys have paid attention. It's not going to be a topic on today, but they just announced their new character.
You said FIFA?
No, Overwatch. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Overwatch 2. Like I said, it had a rough start when it came out earlier this year, but it's definitely last year. Sorry, end of last year, October or something last year. But it's turned out to be a good game. And Overwatch 2 just announced a brand new character that's coming out April 11th, and he's queer. So they're kind of
doing slide that in there. He's what came up.
well, they're making a big deal about it. So they're making a big deal about it. Them being inclusive, So they have a first male queer character. And what I don't like is when they kind of retcon other characters to also be that. So now one of the black characters is also maybe queer too. So I'm like, okay, I didn't have those vibes at first, but okay, if you want to retcon, it's your game. Do what you want. But been playing that. The new season starts, like I said, April 11th. And then playing a little 2K. So hopefully I can... Probably won't be until I come back on vacation that I get back into The Last of Us 2. But got to get the wife back into the story, and then we're gonna dive back into it and try to hit it pretty hard. So that's what I've been gaming on.
Okay, all right, K-Bone. Nia said, with the eyes, exciting news. It's not what you think, Nia. It'll make us all sad who can't experience it with her. Don't you?
This dude.
I'm messing with her, but I'm happy because I get to visit. but anyway, Mr. Norris, come on in. What you been gaming on, bro?
All right, what you been gaming? All right, man, I've been playing Vanguard, Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm
Vanguard. That's right.
I have not been playing multiplayer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know if I have it downloaded no more. I just been playing the main story because I don't know the last time I was on, but I updated my GPU and then I messed around and updated.
Yeah,
I told you.
Yeah, it wasn't working, right? Something wasn't working.
Yeah, so I had to basically reboot my Windows and start over from scratch. So a lot of stuff that I had working does not work anymore. But that's just trial and error with playing with this stuff. So Vanguard, I've been playing. Finally, I can play The Last of Us Part 1. It's actually in a working, stable condition.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it looks. Whew, I ain't never seen it look this good.
I bet you haven't.
No, I'm pretty sure the PS5
glitches.
owners. No. Yeah, you're right. But I couldn't even get into the game. But yeah.
Wow.
The Last of Us Part 1. Nice. What else have I been playing on? I played a little bit of Mario 3D World with the kids.
Nice.
I checked out Miles Morales. I've already beat it, but I wanted to go back and throw everything at it, And
the graphic card.
The graphic. I had to throw everything at it, and it looks good.
What about Cyberpunk? Do you have Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk's still not nice. It's
Ah, ah.
Cyberpunk is still not nice. I think I can still get it at 60, but I can't play it at 4K. That game
That's
right there is
funny,
something
bro.
else. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I haven't touched Ghost of Tsushima, however you say it. I haven't played that in a while, but I plan to get back once I get everything back in working condition. So
Nice.
Okay. Wasn't expecting everybody to go that fast. But okay. So so for me, I didn't play much, but y'all know Tears of the Kingdom has really gripped the mind of your boy. I have been Tears of the Kingdom just binging on every video I can. And I was watching this one particular video, and they was running around in Breath of the Wild, and they went to this place that I had never seen and didn't even know existed in the game. And I sent it to Keith and K-Bum in our chat room, and Keith was like, well, what system is this running on? Because the graphics, and this plays into where I'm going. But I was so intrigued by this place. It was I don't really know how to say it. So, is it Typholin? Is that how you say it? Ruins, the Typholin ruins. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure how you say it. But I had never seen that area. And when I was watching this person running around, I was like, where is that at? I've never seen that in Breath of the Wild. So I put Breath of the Wild back in.
Uh-oh.
And it definitely didn't look nothing like what was on YouTube. I was like, Keith ain't lying. This is, oh my God, Nintendo, I hope y'all address this with Tears of the Kingdom, because the grass and everything wasn't looking too good going back in. It was still, yeah, anyway. Let's hope that they address the 60 frames per second and all that type of stuff and more smooth. But anyway, I scoured, listen to that word, D2K, I scoured the map, and I looked at his map, and I looked at my map, and I looked at where this person's map was at, and I strolled all through the map, and I found the area that looked like where he was at, and I was right, and I went there, and I had never went to that area, never even realized I had never went there, and it was a shrine that puts you in pitch darkness, and you have to find your way to the shrine by using a torch, and I wasn't able to do it. And I plan on going back up there to do it, but I did find it. And look, y'all, I'm excited for Breath of the Wild.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Huh?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild Part 2. Anyway, Tears of the Kingdom. I am excited. I have a whole bunch of theories that I want to discuss, but I was going to do it tonight. I don't know if we're going to get to it, but I got some theories, y'all. Can I throw out a few? Can I just throw out a few theories?
Before you do that, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How do you feel about it being the same world? I don't know if I asked you that.
I am stoked. Now, I was concerned. We talked about this last week, remember? Yeah, we did, because that's why we talked about God of War Ragnarok to 2018. Now, I did come in concerned about it being in the same universe. I'm not concerned anymore. I'm excited. I have so many theories with this game. One theory I have, K-Bum, stay with me. Okay. So you know that y'all just hey, we getting here. I ain't got much. I didn't play that much game. I've been Tears of the Kingdom deep diving all week long. I didn't play much gaming. The only reason I played Breath of the Wild was because of Tears of the Kingdom, and I had to see this place. But anyway, so you know you got the Zonai and all that stuff going on, and you look in the artwork and you see the sword with the Zonai kind of finishing it off in the high. Matter of fact, let me just pull that up. Hold up, I'll find it real quick, and we can look at it. Because I just got to do it. I got to do it. So I got this theory, y'all. I have a theory that I need to, at least Keith, K-Bone might not be with me. Stop laughing, bro. All right, so hold on. Let me find an image of this thing so I can. All right, so let's look at this. Hold on. Let me see if this is a good one. All right, so y'all see y'all familiar with this graphic right here. I think everyone is familiar with that graphic, and Keith is basically the Zelda logo for Tears of the Kingdom. All right, now you see the Master Sword right here, and it's being finished off with Sony magic technology, right? And you have this recall ability. My theory is I got several theories. Stick with me. All right, so my first theory is, let me see if I can find Link's hand real quick. Okay, so you see this right here. Keith, y'all behind me is the thing that's around Link's arm. My theory is that this thing is almost like Tony Stark's arc reactor. You know why? Y'all know why Tony Stark had the arc reactor in his chest, right? One of the reasons he had it in there. What was one of the reasons?
Shrapnel
To keep the shrapnel from what?
From going into his heart.
From going into his heart. I believe that this device is keeping the malice from spreading all the way through Link.
Interesting.
Now, one of the reasons I had that because, anyway, I can't go into it right now. I just got a lot of theories. So, anyway, the next show I'll deal with why I think that. I have more evidence to show y'all. But this right here, I have a theory that the Sony technology, and I kind of touched on this last week, but I came even farther to it, that the Sony technology is going to be how Link completes the sword and is going to take on other attributes of ability. So that's
you mean
why
like the what is it? The fuse? What is it called? Is it
like
called
the
fuse?
fuse is like fusion, but not fusion. It's like fusion, but not necessarily fusion. I think it's gonna be like technology, like him, Pete, like he. Man, I got bro. I had some ideas, man. I told you I've been doing deep dives all week on this. So anyway, that's what your boy Level played.
Everything but playing.
I hope Nintendo is as deep as you are.
I think they are, bro. I think this thing. I'm telling you, just all the stuff that I watched and seen them talking about, it only escalated my mind to be like, yeah, I think this may actually be something. But anyway, next week when I put it all together, because we wasn't going that way, I didn't pull all that stuff up to show you what I was thinking. But we'll do it next week. But anyway, that's what I gamed on Breath of the Wild, and I think me and my girls played a little. What did we play? We played something. I can't remember what we played, but that's pretty much what I gamed on this week. So, with that being said, Mia never thought of that. I didn't. I think I'm on to something. Anyway, so let's get into our first topic, and this is we gonna go straight into it. Of course, y'all know Mario, Super Mario Bros. Movie hit this week, and we're gonna start off by talking about the fact that it's already breaking records, right? So Super Mario Bros. Movie has had a massively successful opening day, breaking all kinds of international box office records in the process. This was published 7 hours ago. Hey, okay, so Super Mario Bros. Movie is already a record-breaking film thanks to a massively successful box office turnout on opening day. Illumination's adaptation of the beloved video game icon smashed its way into theaters on April the 5th, the same night my beloved Lakers with LeBron lost to. Anyway, that's not what y'all was here to hear. Which
Nope,
made,
not even close.
with many anticipated Mario's first foray onto the big screen in 3 decades. 30. Oh man, it's been 30 years. How old is Mario? Anybody know? I thought it. Okay.
1984. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think
Hey,
it's
so
84.
that movie came out. That was a terrible movie too.
No, not the movie. Just the Marvel.
Well, it said it said the movie didn't been out big screen since 3 decades ago.
Movie. Yeah. Okay. The movie didn't come out in '84.
Okay.
The Mario character came out in '84.
Right.
I forget when the movie came out.
Okay. While the Super Mario Bros. Movie hasn't been a hit with critics, which we're going to deal with that. We're going to build to that because I have some theories on what's going on here too. The film boasts a massive 96 audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Showing families are still having a good old time at the theaters seeing it. Look, I'm putting all that emphasis on it. According to Deadline, the Super Mario Bros. Movie had an incredible first day, earning $66.4 million worldwide. 34.7 million of those profits originated from the movie's international release. Said international release broke records in 10 different countries, including the best opening day for an animation film in the UK and Spain. Now, y'all pay attention to this because, I'm going somewhere with what I think is going on with these reviews. How big will Mario 5-day weekend be? So we almost done and we're going to talk. So the Super Mario movie has garnered plenty more impressive overseas records within its first day in theaters. The film became Universal's best opening day of all time in Mexico and Germany, as well as the biggest opening day for Illumination in Taiwan and Australia. Look at them boy using them words. Neil, you should be proud of me. Mario's animated feature film debut has also been going good for the Chinese box office because of becoming the highest grossing animated film from Hollywood in the country since the COVID-19 pandemic began in 2020. So that's bigger than Marvel. That's bigger than everything that done hit. This movie is doing crazy. Current estimates expect Mario to dominate the box office during the film's 5-day Easter opening weekend with projection upwards of 200 million worldwide. This includes 125 million domestically, which would almost certainly put the Super Mario movie at the top of the weekly box office if it were to earn that much. Given how many Easter eggs to Mario franchise have been littered throughout promotional material, it's clear Illumination wants audience to come back for multiple views to try and spot them all. So the movie is doing what we. Look at, thank you, Neil. Thank you. I will give myself claps. He said, "You better read, boy." Thank you. I felt like I was doing it. Yeah. So my cash app is anyway.
Wow.
So the movie is doing exactly what many of us, especially me and Keith here, and I believe K-Bum as well,
Jeez.
projected. I wasn't gonna leave you out, bro. I wasn't gonna do that to you. Is doing exactly what we expected it to do, and I don't even think this is. I think it's just a tip of the iceberg. So with that being said, let's discuss the opening week. We haven't seen the movie, so we can't really give our opinion on whether it's a good movie or a bad movie. We're going to talk about it to the best of our ability based on the reviews we've been reading. But starting with this opening day, 66 point. Let me make sure I got that right. 66.4 million worldwide. Who want to go first? Go ahead, Keith. Go ahead, Keith. K-Ball don't want to go first. He probably sleep. I don't hear no Z's.
I'm not gonna lie to you. What exactly is the question?
What do you think about this opening start for this movie? What does it say to you about where it may end up going?
Man, as a long time Nintendo fan, we've always seen Mario do numbers, no matter if it was on a good console or a bad console. Mario seems to always do numbers. He has a really good track record, and I don't think it's going to be any different going over to the theater, as we've already seen, as you've already read, and I've already put my money down. It's going to continue that trend. Mario just makes money. He is printing money, no matter where he goes, no matter how many carts he racing, no matter how many Koopa shells he jumping on. The man just prints money. It's a beautiful film. I haven't seen it yet, but just the trailer. I haven't seen a film in animation that looks this good. The level of detail. Illumination. The animators did an amazing job, and it's going to draw the people. Man, it's Mario. Mario is that that family friendly character, the Mickey Mouse of the video game world, basically. So yeah, to me, this is par for the course, and I think it's going to be even bigger. And I know you're going to get into some other stuff later, but I know that if they didn't do a single thing else right now, it's already a success. So yeah, this is just par for the course, man. This is just Mario doing what Mario does. But I'm as a Nintendo fan, I'm extremely happy to see people going out and supporting this film and Illumination. Anyways, but yeah, this is just par for the course.
K-Bomb, I'm bringing you in here, bro.
Yep.
You there?
Yep. I haven't left.
Nia said perfect time for a nap.
I have not left the building.
K-Bun unchecked out, though.
The whole time.
Thoughts, bro, on this opening day and these records being broke. What does this say to you about?
What does it say? What it say about this is that Mario is Mario, but it's just now it's a movie version. It looks like the game. It smells like the game.
Wait a minute.
This is what Mario does. It doesn't, despite how people feel about Mario does this on a regular. This isn't, to me, this isn't odd or abnormal or anything that different. Especially looking at what Sonic did, and Sonic is definitely below the bar when it comes to Mario. That's not a stab. That is the truth.
I didn't laugh. I wouldn't laugh. I thought Sonic was a good movie. To be honest with you, especially
no. I'm not talking about the movie being good or bad. I'm not talking about the movie at all. None of what I'm talking about is the movie. I'm talking about the character. The character itself. People know Mario, and Sonic is not as big as Mario when it comes to just the character himself, right? And Mario is doing what it is. But again, this is opening day. So opening day is the hype, right? This is people who bought their tickets, like he said, who bought his tickets months ago when it went on sale. This is that initial hype of the game, and people are excited to go see it, and you're seeing that in the numbers. So that's what I get from it. That Mario hype is real. It's always been real. To me personally, it doesn't say if the movie is good or bad.
Dang.
That's not what opening day does to me.
Of course.
Opening day, like I said, these are the people who've had their tickets punched, just like Ant-Man. To me, Ant-Man wasn't a great movie. Opening day, it had great numbers. Opening day, it had an 82% drop off the second week. That tells you how good of a movie.
Right.
I'm not. There's always a drop off. There's always a big drop off to the second week. But I'm saying these initial numbers to me doesn't tell me that this was a great movie. That this doesn't tell me that this is a must see. And also, even if the numbers are great, even if they break 1 billion, that doesn't tell me it was a great movie, because the last Jurassic World broke 1 million. So I'm not saying that to put it down. I'm just putting it in perspective. So
right. No, I don't have no problem. Just for clarity's sake, Sonic on his opening day was only 3 million. Sonic the
Sonic
Hedgehog.
1? Sonic
Yeah,
1 or
Sonic the Hedgehog
Sonic 2.
debuted
Sonic 2 had to do much better than that.
in domestic theaters Thursday night with preview screening beginning at 5 p.m. The film took in $3 million on opening night. I don't know what it did worldwide. I think
The first one or the second?
that was the first one. The second one made $50 million. The second one made $50 million in its opening weekend.
Yeah.
And it could even make so Mario, man. So anyway, let me get my take. First of all, everything K-Bum said is absolutely correct. This does not tell us if the movie was good or bad. But what it does tell you is Mario is a true iconic character that is known, that is recognizable. Keith hit it right on the nail. Mario is gaming's Mickey Mouse. That's what he is. And that tidbit is gonna play a lot into my dialogue for tonight. When we deal with the reviews, when we deal with all the stuff being said, remember who Mario is and what he is not. That's gonna play a lot into what I have to say. But what this indicates to me is Mario has power. Mario has drawing appeal. Mario is bigger than gaming. That's what it says to me. And again, K-Bum hit it on the nail. Keith hit it too. No, this does not tell us if the movie is good or bad, and that does not matter. Because, like K-Bum said, Jurassic Park, the latest Jurassic Park was trash.
Lost World, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was trash. Jurassic Park 3 was trash. Yeah. So, but it's because of the IP. It didn't matter if they come out with another Jurassic Park. It's going to make money too because it's Jurassic Park. And some people just want to turn their brain off and
watch dinosaurs smash each other.
Right, smash stuff. So we're not talking about the quality of the movie, which I believe the movie is everything it's supposed to be. I do believe that based on what I've been hearing. But what this tells me is Mario is the biggest gaming character, period. Put some respect on his name. I said it. Put some respect on Mario. Anyway, let me stop. Put some respect on Mario's name. Do anybody have anything else to add to this? Because I can keep going. I got some other stuff to say.
I don't know if I fully agree with that, but
who is bigger than Mario?
What I'm gonna say is that Mario has that family appeal, and so it is very easy to get everyone to go see and go see Mario. I'm putting you on the spot.
Who is bigger? Who is a bigger character in gaming than Mario?
I don't think so. I'm not gonna say a bigger character. What I'm gonna say if there was a Call of Duty movie that came out that would probably be, and if it was any good, I think that would sell. That would challenge what Mario's doing.
No, okay, but there is no character to draw into. That's a game.
No, let's play with that though.
Go ahead,
No, let's play with that. That's a good.
Go ahead.
I don't agree. I still think Mario. No, I still think Mario will fare better than Call of Duty, but we can't deny the power of Call of Duty.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I said character. I didn't say game. K-Bum was changing to what I said. I agree. Call of Duty may be the biggest game in gaming. I think Grand Theft Auto may give it a ride for its money, but I think K-Bum was right when we say game. I said character. What character can we name with Call of Duty? You are the character in Call of Duty. Mario, Kratos is not bigger than Mario. Cloud is not bigger than Mario. Dare I say Link is not bigger than Mario. Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong, Sonic, Banjo-Kazooie, Ratchet and Clank.
Wait, I'm gonna throw a curveball.
Who?
Bowser might be somebody who can challenge Mario.
Yeah. Bowser and Mario. But that's yin and yang, though. That's yin and yang.
True, but I've been hearing a lot of good stuff from Jack Black's interpretation of
yeah.
Bowser. Interpretation? That's the word I want to use? I don't know.
Miss Neal, you're right on the money. Who's more recognizable than Mario? Maybe only other Mario characters. Peach, Toadstool, Luigi, Bowser. That may be it. So, what this shows me is that mess that they done way back, and we're going to deal with that. We're going to deal with what I believe these reviews is coming from. But yeah, that's what it says to me, that Mario is really a beloved character that reaches beyond gaming. That's what it says to me. He's not unfamiliar. He's 30 plus years old. There's generations that have spent time with Mario, spanning from
the character is in his 40s, but the movie, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the character. I'm saying Mario character.
I'm saying the Mario character is like 84.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he spans back.
He's almost 40.
Right. That's why I was going to my age. I'm 40 years old. Yeah. I was introduced to Mario, I think, at the age of 8 years old. He's been a staple in my life. Those after me, my father, my mother played it, my uncles. So he is a character that has had some interaction with us for 40 years, 4 decades, 40 or close to 40 years. We have interacted with Mario just like Mickey Mouse. And what this says to me, I don't think no other, and I think it's wise that Nintendo did it right by going animation rather than trying to make a real life adaptation.
God,
this is what they should have did back then, and maybe they couldn't have pulled it off back then.
No, you didn't have the graphic capability to pull off something. That probably would have been good. It probably would have been. You saw Tron. I mean, we love Tron, but Tron is trash.
Yeah. So with that being said. That's what it says to me. Mario is showing to me is showing Hollywood that there is characters in gaming that can rival Hollywood IPs and characters. And that's a good segue to what did you say? Maybe if Mario was in a new Donk City, what'd that say?
New Donk City.
New Donk City? Okay. Explain what you mean, me. I may be missing what you're saying. But that segues to where I want to go next. So, Cars.
The only other character I would say that's close is Halo, but yeah, a good Halo movie would be dope.
Halo ain't even competing with Master Chief with Kratos no more.
No. I still think the brand of Halo, because you had so many people who had no idea what gaming was, but had an Xbox 360 and played Halo. I know many people that just had it, but the Halo show didn't really do justice, and so I think they kind of hurt that brand for the time period.
Okay, I got what you're saying, Neil. Okay, yeah, that may work, but I just think Mario needs to stay in an animated world because he's an animated character. He's a character that's trying to portray an animated world. I think Nathan Drake, like Halo, Master Chief, those needs to be real life. I think Zelda may be better in real life than I'd rather see a real life adaptation of Zelda than an animation. But
I would rather see Wind Waker. If they're gonna make a cartoon, make it Wind Waker. I don't want to see Breath of the Wild. I don't want to see. That's fun to play. But I'd rather see Wind Waker if they're gonna make anime. If they were to make a movie, I don't know what they gonna do, but they were to make a movie, I'd rather see the Wind Waker. And they don't have to be in the water, they could be anywhere. But that character that they created, I think that is a brilliant, beautiful character that we hated at first. I did too, because I wanted that realistic, gritty Zelda. But then when Wind Waker came out, I was like, this alright, and just make him talk.
Yeah. I'm with you. Okay, let me ask you this real quick. Would you want to see? How would you want to see Metroid? Samus. How would you want to see it? Would you want to see her animated or real?
I can see that going. I can see that going two different ways. I can appreciate a realistic IP from that. But if they were going to do anime, I would like to see an actual Japanese anime of that.
Okay.
because they always try to bring, like, you look at what was Dread. They really have that ninja roots for her. The more and more you know about Metro, she really has those ninja type roots in the way she moves. So I think an actual Japanese anime, I don't know any other animated Japanese anime studios, but I think that would be dope in that form. I wouldn't want to see it like the Mario movie. I wouldn't want to see it like that. So if we could get it that way, then just cast somebody, Uma Thurma or something, and call it a day. Now she might be too old now, so I don't know.
I remember the commercial, and that may, you're right. It may be dope. It may be. To me, Samus can be real.
Yeah,
But like Mario, Donkey Kong.
I don't know how that real person turns
Star
into a
Fox.
ball, but that's cool.
she don't turn into a ball. She curls up and the thing comes around her.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Gotta play the game, man. You know.
Okay.
All right, so building from that, right, staying in this conversation. So we saw how the opening days went, and you see the projections of how things may shape up for this week. Now, so we got to talk about the other situation. The reviews for this movie, far as the critics and I guess the movie, what would you call them? Like the Rotten Tomatoes critic census, have really kind of not liked this movie, right? So Rotten Tomatoes is the cream of the crop when it comes to movie reviews, right? And as you can see right now, the Super Mario Bros. Movie from Rotten Tomatoes is sitting at a 54%. Now, before this, it was at a 48%, I think, at one time. And the audience review is at 96%. So, I'm going to open the floor for discussion around the reviews. We haven't seen it. Go back to what K-Bum said. We have yet to see the movie, so we can't give our take on whether the movie is good or whether Rotten Tomatoes and many other critics are right or wrong, or the audience score is right or wrong or reflective of how the actual movie is. We're going to give our opinions on what we've heard and what we think is going to be, but taking this into account, I came with Keith first. I'm going to come to you, K-Bum. How do you feel like what are you feeling these reviews are saying about the movie? I think it's pretty obvious, but go ahead.
I personally, I don't have an issue with the Rotten Tomatoes and their reviews and their viewpoints of it, because it's not always about fun, right? There's some good, stupid, fun movies, right? That doesn't really have to say much, right? But it can be a fun movie. I'll take this.
I'm gonna read some of these. I got some of the reviews up, so I'm gonna read some after you go through it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this stance because most of the movies that go to Hollywood and that are considered amazing movies are absolutely a bore to watch, and they're terrible. I remember everyone getting amped and hyped, and $1 Million Baby winning the Oscar, and I went back and watched that movie, and I said this was probably the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. So I've learned very early not to give a dang about critics, and even some of the Marvel movies that were praised, I didn't like, and some of the Marvel movies that they didn't like, I was like, well, I enjoyed it. So I don't know. I don't really get much into the critics because sometimes they have alternative motives. Sometimes they just don't understand the content or the source material. So I simply don't care. If I want to see a movie, I try to go see it myself. So I don't know. I'm probably not the right person to start with because I don't really give a care about some of the critics and their viewpoints of the movie is because usually they're talking out of their ears and not really giving any credence to their point of views. So that's my stance.
Let me send this shout out to Cashier's World. and Dark Sun writer, so I missed a few comments. Cashier said critics rated QTs on Netflix higher than Mario. Tells a lot. Then he said, saw it. It was solid 8 out of 10. Great for families. No wine garbage that divides everyone. Dark Sun Writer said, what's up, Dark Sun? Welcome to the show. And, yeah, you in here. You know you got to get them drum beats. And he said, Cashier's World said, better than recent animated movies from Disney. All right, Dark Sun, okay. I think this is my first time seeing you comment, but I appreciate that. All right, Nia, what you say? People got to remember that critics also have a rubric they use for story beats, visuals, etc. They're watching to critique, not for entertainment. They're using a rubric. How you say that? Rubric. I think that's how you say that. Rubric. Yeah. So I agree. So Keith, do you want to go? Or do you want me to?
No, I go.
Rubrics. I keep saying rubrics. There you go. I can get it out right. Go ahead.
So about the reviews, and Nia kind of said, basically that these people, when they're going into these reviews, I don't know, I guess they're expecting Meryl Streep and, what are we going to get? I want to make sure I cry. Are they going to give me something deep and passionate and all this other stuff? Because if you ever notice the movies that win, like the big movie that wins the Oscar is normally something that's emotional, when there's a lot of other good entertaining films that never even get a nod. Right. So when I see these reviews and I saw the Rotten Tomato, I looked at it and I said, I really don't care. Like, I'm not going to cancel my or get a refund on my tickets just because y'all were expecting something else. I know what I'm going in it for. They gave me enough of the trailer to know exactly what this movie or this movie is going to be about. Well, I can't say be about, but just what this movie is going to give, that energy, that nostalgia, all of that good stuff. So I'm not expecting Oscar worthy
poetry.
Yeah, I'm not expecting that. So I don't know. And then I saw, and even some of the YouTubers, there was this one girl that you shared level. She was just kind of all over the place, and it was like, why did you even watch the movie? It seemed like she didn't even want to watch it. And I don't think you need to know anything about Mario and the lore to appreciate it. I think anybody can appreciate it, but I even think that she should know something about it. I mean, Mario's been with us, this generation, for a very long time, and she may be younger than me. And I don't know. I just think people were just reviewing it just to be reviewing it because it's already making the money. So if you talk bad about it, people like bad, negative things on YouTube, and negativity just brings the press. So I gotta go see it. It sells. So I gotta go see it. I'm not saying that the movie is great. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I could come back next week and say they were right. I don't know. But a lot of the stuff that I was reading and hearing was very weird. It was very weird. Yeah. I don't know. It just felt very weird and out of place. But that's also me.
Some of it didn't sound genuine. That's what I would say.
At all.
So,
well, I just want to say this. There was some that hit it on the head. They talked about the negative, but they also said that the negative wasn't enough to bring the movie down.
Right. So, now, again, I preface this by saying we have not seen the movie. But Keith says a good thing, that some of these takes just did not meet the sniff test. Some of these takes just seem to be inauthentic. Now, I agree with K-Bomb and what he's saying. We haven't seen it. It doesn't matter. People are going to go watch this movie. And we don't care about the critics. We do the same thing with video games. We understand that there is other things that go into reviews today that try to make a game successful and try to damn another game.
Yeah.
So this happens in gaming, so we can't expect it not to happen. And I'm not saying that it is happening, But there does seem to be something that doesn't meet the sniff test going on with these reviews. So I'm gonna read some of them and just kind of get a feel for it. So Nate Johnston said an 80-minute speed run through Mario World with little in the way of fun. With little in the way of the fun that actually makes the video games themselves special. Crown full of generic fan service. Look at that. I want y'all to pay attention to some of these trigger words and kind of give you a sense of what may be the issue. Cram full of generic fan service that will be lost on at least half of the viewers. I could go with the full views, but that's kind of the synopsis of his take. Allison, I ain't finna try to say her last name. The Super Mario Bros. Movie.
The Souza.
The Souza? Okay.
Yeah, Allison De Souza.
That's a collection plate. I see you.
All right. The Super Mario Bros. Movie trite and forgettable storyline could have used a power up or 3. Okay. Maybe okay. All right. If you know anything about Mario, the storyline is Bowser want to take over the Mushroom Kingdom and Mario has to save the world. That's the story. And that seems to be in place. But anyway, James, a breathless, hilarious, knockoutable.
That's not a story.
That's not. But that's what it is.
That's not a story.
Action adventure. A breathless, hilarious, knockoutable. Knockabout action adventure that might be slight on plot, but delivers on thrills and laughs, as well as Easter eggs and fan service for everyone who has played a Mario Nintendo game. Look at that. Fan service again. Alan.
I mean that's very similar to what I said though. But at the first trailer. When I saw the first trailer, I said one of the things I said was I hope all this makes sense because you go from Yoshi's Island, you go from the Mushroom Kingdom, you go from the Ice People, you go from the browser, and then all of a sudden cars pop up. And Donkey Kong. It's like, and to me, that it seems like fan service, but does it make sense to the story? Like, that's the very first thing that everyone laughed at me about. But that's right. That's the very first thing I said.
I'm gonna explain to you why. I'm gonna explain to you because what these reviewers are doing, they're telling on themselves. Now, I get what you're saying, but you not seeing the movie yet. You be like, well, how does all tie in? But you know enough about the Mario universe that's all in the Mario universe. Now, if you're going in for a deep story, then I believe what you're saying absolutely becomes relevant. But if you're not going there for a deep story because it's Mario, then okay, that's Mario. You see what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I just want to. I believe what you're saying is legitimate. But I don't think you're going to go in and just bomb the movie. Some of these reviews don't seem like they was even trying. They had their mind on what they was going to do to this movie before they ever even seen it. That's what I feel for some of these. A Day-Glow Sugar Rush that will leave most rabid gamers bewildered.
I don't even know what you just said.
I don't either. Super Mario Bros. The movie gives the 8-bit hit the Poppy computer animated treatment, but it ain't worth 2 bits. So
what is he saying?
I have no idea.
He was trying to be way too smart.
Right. Kids will enjoy it because they'll recognize characters and scenes they're used to playing. Do you understand that there's more adults that's gonna love this than kids? But that's the part they're missing.
Not the people who don't play video games. They believe that it's all played by children.
Just follow me, K-Bum. I'm gonna get there. Remember, this is 40 years in the making. You got 40 years of an audience, a lot of audience, a gaming community that's spanning from 50 to 10 years old. It's a lot here. They don't need these people to make this movie successful. That's my point I'm trying to build.
Wait a minute. You just said something incredible.
Go ahead.
You got, I don't know if you said this, but it made me think of this. You got a range of 5-year-old to 90-year-old. Let's say 90. You're trying to make a movie for all of these age groups and demographics. That's hard. You can't cater. You can't cater to one.
And that's why I sent you that video that I said watch it, because I don't think they're trying to. They're trying to cater to people who love Mario, and that age group is like you just said, 5 to 90. They don't have to cater to anybody else. They have enough within that pool to make this movie a blockbuster. That's the point. Kids will enjoy it because they'll recognize characters and scenes they're used to playing. But he makes this point, and adults, because they used to play them, whether they was on DS and Game Boy or a Nintendo 64. Whoever this person hit it right on the nail. They didn't like it. They gave it a 3 out of 5, which makes sense to me. They're saying it does not matter if people outside of that space understand it. It's not for them. It's for Mario fans. And that pool of people is enough to make this movie a summer blockbuster. That's the genius. They don't, if you go too far away from the source material, you're going to lose that audience. And that's where I feel like is the problem. If you go back and watch that video I sent, the discussion in there is what I was feeling. There was rumored that they wanted to change Princess Toadstool's character from the quintessential way she's depicted in the Mario universe as a damsel in distress, a princess, a feminine princess, and Hollywood wanted to change her to more of a tougher boss type female. And Nintendo said no, because that is not who Peach is. There's also the girl who played Peach says she tried to add that edge to Peach. But that's why Nintendo closely monitored the way the characters were being depicted, because that's what happened to the original Mario. It drifted too far away from the source, that it was not recognizable to us, and it wasn't a good movie to anybody.
You sure it drifted away from the source?
Yeah, it drifted.
You sure? I don't know. I thought it was just like the video game.
Man, you don't stop, K-Bro. So my point is,
you got a comment down there by Fred215.
Oh, shout out to Fred215. What did he say? Let me see. Okay, so it said they probably was on their phones and not watching. Probably. 3, 2, 1, go! So they probably was, man. They was probably typing the whole way through the movie. Oh, look at that! Too many toadstools. That's a mark. But anyway, the thing I think that these reviewers are wanting it to be what is not. Mario is not what they are trying to make it be, and that's why it's going to work for its fan base who they're trying to appeal to. If I go into the movie and it does what Mario does on the big screen, and it gives me Mario and the Mushroom Kingdom and a Toadstool that I recognize, and a Donkey Kong that I recognize, and a world that I recognize, doing things in the world that I'm used to seeing in the world, and it's fun and it's fast and it's action packed and it's got a few jokes and funny moments, and Jet Black doing his thing. That's all I want. I don't need much more than that, because how do you make Mario deep? What life lesson can you use Mario to tell you that won't take away from what Mario is?
Don't take mushrooms.
So I think the issue is Hollywood can't Hollywood up Mario. They is not doing what Hollywood is. Going to the video of the girl. What did she say, Keith? One of the points she made. I will put her video up.
Man, she was talking about the cat suit, and I don't know if she used this word, but it sounded like she said something about like, oh man, they degraded Mario, yada yada yada. I can't believe it. Well, maybe that's just something they do in Japan, and it was something along those lines. And I'm just sitting there like, there's a whole game called Mario 3D World where the cat suit was like the new upgrade or whatever. Not only that, there's I don't want. I guess it would be religious. I don't know the whole culture of Japan, but they had those golden statues with the cat with the one hand up. Like that's their culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's they're in the game. They're paying homage to that. And the fact that she brought that up and said, "I can't believe that they did that." Blah blah blah. Like, dude, that's a power up. That ain't even half of it. He rides a boot. He has a tanuki tail. I don't even know what a tanuki is. He has a tanuki tail.
This is the girl. I can't. What is her name?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I have it somewhere.
I got her up right here. I'm trying. Let me see. Let me go to YouTube. I don't want to play it. I'm trying, but that's what I knew it was gonna do.
Her name. Grace Randolph.
Okay, that's all I needed. I don't want to play her movie. Anyway, she made this point about Peach. She said, hold up, I got other stuff playing. I don't want us getting struck down. Anyway, so she made a statement about Peach and Bowser. Now, everybody knows Bowser always tries to kidnap Peach. Ain't that's the trope, right? Bowser wants Peach. And she said, I don't know, do they understand we're in the Me Too era? And it was weird. I'm really uncomfortable to hear him say he wants to marry Peach. It's like she's some piece of meat.
Girl, shut up.
Is this appropriate for kids? That's what she said, bro. That's what I'm like. That has been.
That's ridiculous.
I want to marry her.
Wow.
That has been.
But she said that again. I'm sorry. That is hilarious, bro.
K-Bump, that has been
the
story of Mario and Bowser for 40 years.
That is the only story.
That is the only story. In some kind of way, this is inappropriate for kids. I'm uncomfortable. Who really... I don't take her. No, D. I don't take her take serious. I don't think she's. I think she's jumping on the bandwagon of what she think is going to be trending and catchy, and she's just trying to say something that may generate what's the word? Twitter. I mean, fan fallout and outrage. That's what she's looking for. But I felt it so funny because she was echoing many points other reviewers were saying. And I'm like, but that's what Mario is. What? So y'all want to ruin? Look at the MCU right now. Look at who they just fired out of the MCU because of her trying to change characters and make points and make underlying points for a group or a community that was hurting the overall product. And they said, not on our watch. They like, look, I understand that you want to empower this group and you want to, bring their plight to people's eyes and whatever you feel that their plight is. But if it's undermining the movie and the source material and the characters that are beloved and have been beloved before this became a movement, then we're not going to sacrifice our product, our IPs, our characters for you to make a point with them, for you to change them to be champions and liaisons for your agenda. And it's like, and that's what Nintendo's like. Peach is a princess who is feminine, and Bowser likes her. I think a lot of men like women and wants to, I think that's a common thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that type of stuff was what they were fussing about, which to me is one of the reasons some of these reviews don't hold water, don't hold weight. And I think another thing is these are gatekeepers. Not her. Let me get her off my screen. I don't want to see her no more. I made my point with her. Let me go back to this. Don't let me ramble on, y'all. I don't want
to. So I did want to say a piece.
Yeah, go ahead.
To one of the points that you made, because I do sit a little bit different on the scale than you do, especially when it comes to this movie. I know for me, and again, I'm a person that watched the Mario. I played Mario when it first came out. I played Mario 2. Well, no one played Mario 2. Did later. I played Mario 3. I mean, I watched I didn't get into the 64, but I watched the movies back in the day. I was into it then. To me, just Mario for Mario's sake isn't enough for me to enjoy. To me, to think the movie is a great movie or a good movie. Is Mario for Mario's sake? Again, something I was pointing out at first, like does the story make sense? Am I having fun? Does some of the stuff they're doing here at least make sense in their own world, right? In the world that you create, does it make sense that this stuff is happening? Because that's how I evaluate movies. Not that it has to be realistic. That once you make rules in your universe, do you abide by the rules you create in your universe, right? And so, to me, just seeing Mario doing Mario things for me is not enough for me to enjoy a movie.
Yeah,
again,
and that's fair.
That's my personal take on it. And it's not to find a reason to dislike a movie, but one of the movies I thought was dope, which is Live, Die, Repeat, the movie with Tom Cruise in it, and I forget her name. She's John Krasinski, his wife. I forget her name. She was in the one to play the mother in Quiet Place, right? The movie that they had. I love that movie, but I disliked the fact that the ending was trash because it didn't make sense in the universe. What up?
Finish your thought, then read Nia's.
No problem. And that I didn't like the fact that the movie didn't make sense at the end. They didn't abide by the rules that they set. That the way time travel worked in their own movie, and that's one of the reasons I did not like the end of that movie. So again, that's how I work. It has to make sense to me. It doesn't have to make sense in the real life, but in the rules they set in the universe. So, like I said, for me, it wouldn't be enough to see Mario do Mario stuff.
Now, let me ask you a question.
I didn't want to give that point.
If you don't know the rules of the universe, right? If you're not familiar, and I know for you, you're not a Mario person.
No. It's you set the rules in the movie. It's not. Wait, you don't have to have any knowledge of prior Mario.
Wait a minute.
It's whatever the movie sets as the rules of the universe.
Right now, let me explain what I mean. Now, Mario, the rules. Okay, that's for a new movie. Who doesn't have any source? Let me finish now. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I won't even use Mario. I use Marvel. Marvel does not set the rules. I mean, the MCU doesn't set the rules, but they can play with the rules. But the rules was already set in the comic books.
No.
That's the rule. No, Iron Man's name is Tony. Iron Man's name is Tony Stark. If you make the movie and change his name,
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about.
Okay,
like,
what are you?
I'm not talking about stuff like that, right? If you make like I said, Live, Die, Repeat. They said the rules of the time travel works like this. Okay. If you kill the alpha, the day restarts. That was the rules that they set in the actual movie. So if you kill the alpha, the day restarts, and so they changed the ending of the movie, even though they did what the rules said should happen. They changed the end of the movie so that the good guy actually lived, which by the rules that they set, he should have died. That's what I mean by that.
Okay, that's a different thing. You had to see the movie. You would have to see the movie to determine if the movie sticks with the rules it sets in the movie.
Absolutely.
My issue with these reviewers is they're not going to the movie with that understanding. They're going to the movie and they're saying it's the video game, and I don't know nothing about the video game, so I don't know anything about what's going on in the movie. Therefore, the movie is no good.
Yeah, that's
to me is not what you're saying. You're saying, okay, I come to your movie, you establish a rule, you establish certain understandings, and then at the end of the movie, to get to a conclusion you want to get to, you break those understandings, which ruins the movie for K-Bum. Okay, I agree with that. Yep. These reviewers said, I don't know nothing about a bullet bill. I don't know anything about fire plants. So therefore, this movie is stupid. And I don't understand why all this fan service, but I guess the people who love Mario like it. That means you didn't do your research, or like Keith said, you shouldn't be reviewing the movie.
To a side note here. When Marvel movies at their best do both. They give you fan service for the nerds. Like when they first time they showed Thanos in the movie, half the people in the movie theater had no idea who that person was. They showed it in the movie. The rest of the half went crazy.
Right.
It's being able to do fan service and still, to me, I think it's both. Right, I don't think you just cater to one. I think if you stray too far away from the source material, the faithfuls get upset. But if you don't establish enough in your
Transformers,
please stop. I stopped watching Transformers so long ago.
Why have they had to reboot Transformers so many times,
bro?
Because. It's a perfect example of what we're talking about. Please. The people who didn't know anything about Transformers love Transformers, but the people who do can't stand it, which is more them who's going to go see it. So they stopped going to see it. Well, they didn't stop going to see it, but it was getting not even the reviews from the fans were even bad. That's what happened. So
bad, bro.
So anyway, I'm gonna read a few more of these, and then I'm gonna bring you back in. Michael Compton says the Super Mario Bros. Movie is sure to satisfy fans of the game, but it is so imaginative and clever that it will still play well for anyone who does not know the difference between a Sega and a Nintendo. Greg M. Thomas said you can put seeing the Super Mario Brothers under the list of parental duties.
Hold on, level. Before you go too far into it, I just want to go out there and make sure I make this announcement.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get too far into it. I'm gonna let you go, but I just want to make this announcement. I just want to say that she said that K-Bomb's right. I just want to say in the comment section to go ahead and look down there. She says K-Bomb is right. So I just want to make sure.
What is K-Bomb right about, Neil? Yeah, because I sure tried to skirt over that one. What is he right? I'm messing. Actually, I didn't see it. I'm joking. What is he right about?
I don't get it often. So when she gives me some of that love, I'll make sure to broadcast it. But no, I'm cool. I'm messing. You go ahead.
No. So to me, I feel like some of these reviewers get it. It don't have to be for them, and it don't have to be bad because it's not for them. And that's what I have an issue with a lot of these reviews, because it's not for them. Therefore, it's bad, and I don't agree with that assessment. It may not be for them, but if you understand who it's for, then I'm a review off of that. It's not for me, but for who it's for, I think this is going to work. Therefore, I think, hey, it does what it's supposed to do. But because it's not for me, then it's trash. And it's like, I don't trust opinions like that. I think you could say something is not for me and still say, but I believe for who the target audience is, I believe it delivers. Nia says, you got to set up the rules in the movie. Can't rely on the game knowledge alone. Nia, why you giving K-Bum? That's why people like The Last of Us TV show. Okay. All right, Nia. Why you always put me in a seat? I feel like I'm in your classroom and you telling me to go stand in the corner. All right, man. Okay. K-Bum, you're right. I'm wrong. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
Here's your candy back. So anyway, no, I'm messing with you, Nia.
This dude's wilding, bro.
I'm joking. Keith, come on in here, man, and give your thoughts, and then we'll move on to this last topic. I'm looking for, because we're going to come back and talk about this when we actually see it. But I'm excited about what it's doing so far. Go ahead, Keith.
No, I think everybody said some great stuff tonight in the of course on the panel and in the chat. And you just got to consider, Nintendo historically has been very poor when it comes to making stories for a lot of their games. And then Illumination. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I saw that they was making this movie,
I was concerned.
I was concerned. I was worried. I don't like any of their movies. So I'm not
gonna say that. I like the first. What is that?
First Minions. I love the first Minions.
Not the Minions. What the Minions branch off of.
I'm talking about that one.
What is that?
Groot is Despicable Me. There we go. Despicable Me.
Despicable Me. I love the originals. Despicable Me.
The first one. I love the first one. That's why
I love the first one. The second one is not bad. The first one is good. The second one is not bad.
The first one is great.
Yeah. So when people be like, they have no good one, I'm like, nah, that's not true. Despicable Me is good.
I love Despicable Me.
But the later ones that they have made is just none, especially the Minions, is just nonsense. There's nothing there to latch on to that makes any kind of sense. So I'm in agreement. But they say Mario is not like that. That's one thing that they say they like. And my daughter's is bumming my background like a mug. But anyway, but any other thoughts on that? Nia says Despicable Me is the only good Illumination movie.
Okay, I can take that.
I can accept that. I'm gonna go up there and look and see if I got some more. But off the top of my thumb, I think that is what we kind of all agreeing to. That is a good movie. But I gotta look at all what they made. Who made Pets? Because I love
The Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, that's DreamWorks, ain't it?
No, that's Illumination.
I like Pets. I like the first Pets. I like the first and second Pets, actually.
I thought people actually like Sing. I thought people like Sing.
What's Sing?
Sing is the movie where they sing.
Oh, that's DreamWorks. That's DreamWorks. That's not Illumination.
No, that's Illumination.
That's Illumination.
Sing is Illumination too?
Yeah, Sing's
Are
Illumination.
you sure? I thought that was DreamWorks. Hold up, man.
Y'all I'll be honest. I'm not a fan.
I love Sing, man. I love Sing.
I'm just not a fan.
Dead edit. So
if Sing is Illumination, absolutely love Sing.
It goes from Despicable Me to Hop. Never seen Hop. The Lorax. Never seen Lorax.
Hop is trash.
Despicable
Sing
Me
1
2.
and 2 is good. Sing 1 and 2 is
Minions, Secret Life of Pets, Sing, Despicable Me 3, The Grinch, didn't see that.
Let me see.
The Secret Life of Pets 2,
movies.
didn't see that. Sing 2, Minions, The Rise of Gru, didn't see that, and then the Super Mario Brothers.
That's all right. I ain't asked you for all this information. I just said, give me the movie. Okay. No, I can't agree with y'all then. Sing is amazing. I'm gonna pull back the layers a little bit, y'all.
You got emotional?
Bruh, when the elephant found her confidence.
Oh, man.
And the mouse took his hat off and eyes got big. Your brother broke down in tears. I ain't gonna even front. I was like, I don't know if this come my pop's past. I don't know what's going on, but I could not.
I'm feeling it.
I had to turn around because my daughter's looking at me like, Daddy, what's wrong? I don't have no idea what is going on with me in this moment. But yeah, your boy cried. I said that live. I cried on Sing, bro. I did. Sing 1 and 2 are my movies. I love both of them. Secret Life of Pets is good. Despicable Me 1 is good. Despicable Me 2 is okay. Hop is trash. Dr. Seuss Lorax is okay. No, they got some good ones. Sing, I think y'all sleeping on Sing. I'm sorry, Sing is dope.
I'll go watch it. I'll watch it.
Sing 1 and 2 is dope. And
I haven't seen the whole movie. I've seen bits and pieces. Haven't seen the whole movie.
Oh, Sing 1 and 2 is dope. Now, the both of them, the pig and
my man, like you can fight me on that.
I didn't know Sing was made by Lou. I thought it was DreamWorks. I thought that was a DreamWorks production. It got great story, great animation. Oh yeah. Sing is up there with Disney to me. It takes a real man to admit he cried. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I had to. I was trying to turn my face away. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I was melting. I was like, oh Lord, life must be stressful right now. Because when she hit that tone, I was like, Lord, I felt the choir of the heavens, and I felt like I was at church. Like, Lord, I needed this deliverance on the day. Anyway, so. Any other final thoughts?
Is that on the streaming network somewhere? I ain't paying for it.
Sing should be on. I think it may be on Netflix. It was. I don't know if it still is. I will send you my movie thing if I could, but yeah, I think you'll like Sing. I like Sing, and 1 and 2, both of them amazing to me. So let's go to this last topic and we're going to get out of here. Thanks, Dark Sun Rider. I appreciate that thumb up. Yeah, I did, y'all. I cried. So on this last topic, we don't know much, but there seems to be a Sony PlayStation 5 handheld that is going to be coming. It says, following days of speculation, Insider Gaming can report that there is a new PlayStation handheld in development called or codenamed the Q Lite. The next PlayStation handheld is the next piece of Sony hardware that aims to be yet another piece of hardware that requires the PlayStation 5. So I guess they're talking about also the virtual reality headsets. Yeah, VR. Insider Gaming understands that the Q Lite is not a cloud streaming device, but instead uses remote play with the PlayStation 5, a feature the console giant has been pushing these past couple of weeks. So this will be kind of like the Wii U if you could take the Wii U out of the house, the gamepad out of the house. Is that how I should understand that?
Remote play, I guess.
Yeah, remote play is like if you can play anywhere. So that'd be like the gamepad. It's tethered to the PlayStation, but so it's basically what Sony been doing. They did this with the Vita, didn't they? You can play away.
Yeah. Remote play was something they touted on the Vita.
So this works.
I did it with the iPad.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say my part too.
Well, let me finish this. Give you more information, then I'll give it to you, K-Bun. It says sporting adaptive streaming up to 1080p and 60 frames per second. That's not bad. The new device will require constant connection to the internet. As for the console physical features, each prototype shows the console will look a lot like a PlayStation 5 controller, but with a massive 8-inch LCD, not OLED. Hey, PlayStation. Anyway, LCDs, a touch screen in the center.
LCD, not even LED.
Yeah, LCD. The device sports adaptive triggers for haptic feedback and will include what you will come to expect from a handheld, volume button, speakers, and audio input jacks, etc. K-Bum, you can put them gaming earphones in there, bro. So anyway, what's y'all thoughts? K-Bum.
It's over for the Switch.
K-Bum, what's up?
Sigh. Okay. So basically your phone. Right? That's what they're making. Because you can do all of this on your phone. I don't need to buy another. I don't get this product. Why would I buy a new, different device to stream? So am I gonna buy LTE on this thing? So now I got to pay for a mobile connection, or am I only going to be able to play if I'm on Wi-Fi? So if I'm only on Wi-Fi, then it's not really a to-go handheld because now I'm stuck on Wi-Fi. And if I have to pay LTE, well, now I got to pay for a phone plan for my device. So now it's extra money I have to spend on top of what I've already bought for this this device. I completely do not understand this device. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of money. I don't know why they invested into it. I think if they're going to do anything, they should have, and they already have it, but they have controllers that connect to your phone. So it looks like that you have a controller with a giant screen in the middle. I think put more development work into that. Why would you create an entire new device that I now have to carry around? I can't play it when I want to. I have to have constant internet connection. I have to have a PS5. Let's not forget about that. I can't play it outside of having a PS5. So I have to have both a PS5 and I need to have either LTE, a mobile network, or I have to be on Wi-Fi. Who did you make this device for? I do not know, especially when you have the Steam, when you have the Switch, and you have another Steam. What's it called? Steam what? What is the thing called?
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck. You have another Steam Deck competitor coming out right now. What is the point of this device, bro? Like, I don't. I'm the resident Sony fan. Let everybody know. I'm the resident Sony fan on file. Anything Sony, I'm supposed to say yay. Where they go,
I'm a Sony fan
but this
now.
is stupid.
I like Sony. I changed my ways. I'm a Sony fan too.
But no, man, this is stupid. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of money.
I'm the resident Sony fan. Yeah, you are. Actually, you are the pony.
Maybe they can change my mind on this. Maybe they'll show me something down the line that maybe say, oh, but I do not see the point of this device, bro.
Can I call you out real quick? Didn't you just buy a controller?
Yes, I just bought a $200 controller.
So what if this controller is $100? You wouldn't get it?
It's
waste of money. So what? Am I gonna pay for LTE to use this device now?
I mean, you can.
So I can use it on the go.
Can't you just hotlink
hotlink to my phone and use my phone data to play a game streaming 1080p? Are you crazy?
Just go up to unlimited.
I'll be out of data in weeks. Man, this is a pointless device, bro. This is pointless. They're already losing money on the VR2. What are they thinking?
K-Bub ain't letting me get this off at
Bro.
all.
If I'm going to flame and have my time flaming Nintendo, then when Sony do something stupid and I do all my crap talking about Xbox, I'm going to flame Sony. This is a flame Sony moment.
So okay, I mean
this is not a handheld.
Who put Keith? You sent this right, Keith? Because I had heard nothing about it today.
I seen it.
So we got K-Bum sentiments.
I'm hot. I'm sorry.
Keith, what is your thoughts on this handheld? Wi-Fi only connected PlayStation 5 must-have device.
I think K-Bone tripping. I think this is the single greatest material.
Please stop it.
What are you saying? I think this is the single greatest invention I've ever seen. Like, I've never seen anything like this before, and I hope that I never see anything like this ever again.
Oh man!
So I don't know what Sony thinking, man. I don't really know. Like it's like they're half stepping again. Oh, we're gonna give you a portable device, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was playing PS4 games on my iPad because they had the little PlayStation Stream. You just download the app and you can stream, but you had to keep your PlayStation 4 on the whole entire time. So imagine playing that Bluetooth and the PlayStation 4 controller up and you can do it. Okay, cool. They put all this into one device, but it's still stupid. I'm just
it's still stupid.
It's stupid. I think you got to keep your PlayStation 5 on the entire time.
Let me see.
You don't?
Let me see.
Remote play doesn't work like that. It does power down to standby mode. So it's on, but it's in standby mode. So that's the standard state that I turn my PlayStation
Isn't this
to
the
every
same
time.
thing you can do with your PlayStation 4? Like I remember, I brought my PlayStation.
Yes.
Yeah, I brought my PlayStation 4 down here because I didn't want to bring my 5, disconnect my 5. My mom was up there watching something, so I wanted to try this whole remote play out. It was a horrible experience. So if it's anything like that.
No, the PS5 remote play is a better experience.
No, I did. I had my PS5 on, and I connected to my PS5 with my PlayStation 4 and played the game on my PlayStation 5. I think it was Bridge of Spirits. I was trying to play it, and I played it down here. No, it was Miles Morales. I played Miles Morales. I was trying to finish the stage, and my mom would not let me enjoy myself. So I was like, I just remote play downstairs. I ain't never tried it. So I hooked it up, and it was draggy. It was not 4K. It wasn't the same experience. And I was in the same house, and it was laggy. So yeah, I'm with you, K-Bomb. If that's what they doing with a handheld, no, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It's just Sony half-stepping, man. Like, they could go ahead and just make a handheld device. I guess they think they finna cut into those Switch sales. Like, look, we got that too.
No, they made that mistake, and they understand the games that Nintendo is able to get away with a handheld is because they giving you them Game Boy experiences, those pick up, play real quick, and put it down. Sony doesn't really have those type of games. You got to be immersed in a Sony game.
They do. They just not the heavy hitters. Like
right. That's what I'm saying. They don't. That's not what they're known for. They have them, but far in between. That's what I meant.
Correct.
I'm not saying they don't.
What's your thoughts on the? What's your thoughts on the VR? I think that's another stupid product, but yeah, that's just me. That's my one man's opinion.
I want to get the VR. I've been trying to talk myself into getting VR. Wow. But I just don't. I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason to spend that. Nothing makes me want to buy a VR. Nothing, except for just saying that experience was cool, and that's it. Like, I bought an Xbox to play. The first Xbox to play Mass Effect. That game was so good, it made me buy an Xbox. And even the next Xbox, I bought it because I wanted to do the EA Play because it was only on Xbox. And so it's stuff that made me buy an Xbox. I have yet to see something on that VR system that makes me want to buy a VR, so I won't. So that's my opinion about it.
I like how K-Bone man, when you say stuff it's like that, it's harsh, but not harsh at the same time. Like, man, brother, I won't, and I ain't. And that's fine.
Just trying to be honest. Just trying to be honest.
I don't think the VR. I mean, like I said, we have played VR. I play VR, and it is legit, but it's not something it's not something I want to be doing all the time. I don't want to have that on my head all the time.
All
but
day.
Yeah, it's not that type of gaming experience for me. But I bet it's gonna be good though. With that being said, anything else? I mean, we pretty much exhausted all our topics. Go out and watch Mario, and because we're gonna be talking about it next week. I plan to see it. I plan to take my girls out. I was gonna try to take them out tomorrow, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I got to travel up to where you at, K-Bum. And then on Sunday is Resurrection Sunday, so I won't be able to do it then. So it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday before I get the chance to see it. I'm probably gonna order it Tuesday and go on the discounted night, and so I'll probably do that now. I need to go ahead and order them tickets now. But any final thoughts?
I got one thing to say, and I don't know how this is the video game podcast, but we know Monique was doing her thing. Has anybody seen her stand up?
No. I heard it's not good though.
I couldn't get through it. It was too vulgar. Not necessarily vulgar. The language it was too much. I was like every other word.
She always like that though, man. She always
was that the one she came out that she liked girls or had?
That's it.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a special. I know I heard something about that, but I didn't know that was an actual special.
Oh, she came out that she bi?
I don't even know if I saw that part. I don't even know if I got that far.
I don't know the full detail. I just heard something like that.
I ain't shocked. Stuff she be letting her husband do. I ain't shocked about that. Anyway, I may watch. I've never been a Monique, as far as her stand up. I've never been a Monique fan for that very reason. And I can stomach foul language for the most part. But Monique is overly masculine and strong and heavy, and I'm like, man, I'm good, bro. Every other word is hard, growling, cussing. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. And it don't even be funny. It don't.
No, I don't.
So I think she tries to get that Eddie Murphy type, raw type of raunchy, but it just don't look right. She don't wear it well, I guess. And her setups are not intelligent, if I would say. They're not. Well, not. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say that. They're not well thought out. Put it like that.
No, you're right. It was another comedian that said that she needs a writer. She needs somebody to write for her.
Yeah. But I'll watch it. I'll check it out. But I'm going to watch The Mandalorian. That's what I'm going to watch next. So anyway, K-Bomb said, don't buy the PlayStation handheld. Let that be. Let that die a slow death.
Why does Sony do this? Why does Sony get on top and they just do stupid stuff? That's why it's not good when Sony
bored, man.
They have too big of a lead. They just do. That's what the overly priced PS3 came from, because they had kickbucked on the PS2, and so they did something stupid on the PS3, and they sell power of the cell processor.
You must be talking about this. They out front of the Xbox. I guess that's what you talking about.
Okay.
I guess that triggered my Nintendo. I had to wait, hold up. They so out front. Are these
they
jabs?
selling hotcakes, and they still under
jabs? Do we got a council war about to trigger off in this joint?
Yeah, you know what everybody wants.
Do we gotta? Hey, do I gotta put up that Nintendo flag on this?
You are tired of the Switch. Please stop. Don't do this.
No, I am. Yes, I am tired. I am absolutely tired of the Switch. That is no lie. I'm ready to pack that thing up and put it right on give it to my daughter. She's ready for the Switch. I just can't let it go because Breath of the Wild is coming. I need it in shape to be able to be played, because I know once I give it to them, it will not last if I don't watch.
That's funny.
So you can put it in my room. No, I cannot. Not until after April the 12th.
Hey, look, my kids was playing with it, and they got the wire controller, and they knocked it off. I was like, hold up, I got a game coming. You can't. You don't have to chill.
Hey, they be knocking the Joy-Con out of the grip. Like, how do you knock the Joy-Con out of the slide-in grip and you playing Mario Kart? How are you doing this, Nyla? And I was like, put my Pro controllers down. Leave them all alone. They already broke one of my PlayStation 5 controllers. It don't want my right trigger don't want it want to trigger when it want to trigger. I'm like, what's I'm like, Lord Jesus, nope, no, not until after Breath of the Wild come. Once Breath of the Wild is experienced, then the Switch is yours.
Have at it.
Yep. I got to get this Tears of the Kingdom. I keep saying Breath of the Wild, but I got to get this Tears of the Kingdom experience in. Nia said he didn't nap long enough doing this. Man. So that was the show tonight. DJ Fanatics at K-Bum needs a sedative.
I'm hot.
So I thank y'all for tuning in on tonight. I'm gonna let these brothers sign out. Coming with K-Bum 20. Go ahead, bro.
Please stop, Tony. No, just enjoy the podcast as usual. Enjoy the back and forth. Enjoy the comment section. You guys kept it live. Thank you, Nia, for saying that I was right. Level needs to hear that more often. But no,
I really don't need no. I'm letting Nia have that for tonight. But next podcast, Nia, I'm gonna need you to be on my side or Keith's side. Leave K-Bum be. Oh, go ahead, K-Bum.
But I will be absent the next 2 podcasts if we have it 2 times in a row. I will be on my vacation for my birthday. I will be in the Greek Isles enjoying Santorini and Athens. So you guys enjoy yourself. Keep the podcast cracking. I'm 8 hours ahead.
You foul for that. You foul, K-Bum.
I'm just letting the people know.
Okay, but
He
Keith,
don't
you
want
told
to
me
talk about Mario. He don't wanna talk about Mario.
that's not what I'm talking about. He don't want to do that either. But he gonna say, y'all enjoy yourself while he over in the great owl, the Greek owl. K-Bump, shut up. Hurry up, man. Hurry up, because that old throwing just jabbing us. We want to go to Greece. We want some chicken. We want some hog balls.
So I'm 8 hours ahead. So if I get a chance, I will try to drop in and just check out the podcast. But I don't know where I'll be at or what I'll be doing. So I will try to catch it if I can. And if not, I'll catch back up with everyone in a couple of weeks. But you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys be able to hold it down while I'm out. I know you guys will. But that's pretty much me signing off. Appreciate it.
All right. Mr. Norris.
I have nothing like that exciting to say. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all was waiting on it. I have none of that. No, no, man. It was a good show. Appreciate everybody for stopping through. I'm gonna be working on my PC, trying to get it back into good condition like I had it. Can't wait to go see Mario this weekend in 3D. You know what I'm saying? I will say, K-Bun, have a safe flight. That is a long flight.
Yes, it is.
And yeah, have a good time. And we gonna hold it down. We're gonna talk about Mario. So y'all stay tuned. It's coming. All right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I plan on going to see it next Tuesday, so I should see it before we jump on. It's gonna be me and Keith and our take on Mario or the Super Mario Bros. Movie. If I cry, I'm not gonna let y'all know this time, and don't y'all hold it against me. It took a lot for me to bear that out here on the Live and Level Gamers podcast. Yes, I did. Your boy teared up a couple of times. I'm not gonna front. That scene might get me now. I don't know what it is. The girl just sounded like the Holy Spirit was all in her. But anyway, well, the person that sings on that song is anyway. Let's stop. But no, enjoyed y'all on tonight. Nia, DJ Fanatic. We had a new face up in here. Let me go back up. I want to make sure I shout him out as well.
Fred one something.
Oh, it was two. It was Fred 215.
Yeah, Fred 215, and
there was another one. Too,
it was another one up here. Cashier World. That's who it was. Cashier World. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it all, y'all. And I see some more people coming. Y'all got to start coming. We start at 8:20 every night on a Thursday night. Y'all come and enjoy us because we be having a good time over here. We authentically ourselves. And we pull no punches. We do it. And it's wholesome. You don't have to worry about all this filth in your ear while you listening to good conversation.
Filth, flooring, filth.
Mother flood cooker.
For those who've seen Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yeah. Flip, flooring, filth. Now, that's Bill Cosby. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay blessed. Go out on Sunday.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. I'm gonna let you off the hook level.
Yeah.
I teared up on there was a Disney Pixar movie where the two guys were looking for their dad. They were trying to get him back.
Tom Holland.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I teared up on that. Yeah, man, because the story was good, and I was sitting there thinking, like, man, what if that was me and my kids were trying to look for me? I was like, man, I was just sitting there like, I was like, get back in that eye,
Look, bro, like I said, it's the mouse. When the mouse, the mouse was arrogant and didn't care about nobody. And when the mouse just gives in to the moment and she comes into her own and she hit that note, your boy just melt. Oh, God. And my baby girl looking at me like, Daddy, are you crying? I'm like, no, I ain't crying. What you talking about? Something in my eye. No, I was balling. And here, every time I watched it, it happened. I thought something was wrong with me. People like, every time I watched it, it happened. I was like, this is ridiculous. Why can't I watch this scene? But anyway, I love singing. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in on tonight. We confession now. DJ Fanatic, don't be messing with us. Go and let us know what you cried on. Star Wars, you shouldn't have been crying on Star Wars, but you did. Anyway, let me stop. But anyway, tune in next week. Me and Keith will hold it down. K-Bum, be safe over there in Greece. Take
Thank
plenty
you,
of
sir.
pictures. I'll be following you on Facebook to see what you're posting, you and your wife. And
Appreciate it.
live it up for me and mine as if we was over there with you. But this is the Live and Level Games podcast. Till next week, y'all. Go out on this weekend and bring this weekend right. I ain't going to put that on y'all if y'all don't want to, but that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll be back next week. Till then, this is Live and Level Games podcast. Keith, K-Bum 20, Level Head. We out. Deuces.
But we got